Bueno, everyone. So, what I wanted to talk about today was back previous past witch dreams that I had, but this one was actually reality. And what happened is when I'm like a decade ago, maybe around in the summer, um, around my field and this stuff. I should have drawn like a picture or something like that, but I was staring across the field, and this was around like dusk. I wonder if I talked about this or not. But what happened I look across like this field, like there's kind of this field by my old home and that stuff, and then there was this fence, like a wooden fence and that stuff. And so it was like dusk, so it was starting to go down, and I was looking across, man, and like I didn't see a single person, man. I didn't see a person, but I saw a shadow, man. And what scared me about this shadow is it stood still, but this was like a shadow. I looked behind me and it was like I didn't see nothing like that could reflect because there was no sun. I don't even know how the sun was like because it was like dark, dude. I couldn't even see the sun where I remember. It was like dark, maybe like a little blue, like it was very very blue dark. Couldn't see shit, but I see a shadow, and this shadow was like standing still, like it still looks like maybe a person shadow. I don't fucking know, but it looks like it's kind of like, I wouldn't say levitating, but it's a shadow you can see on this fence. And I'm looking like right next to the fence. I'm like, I don't see anybody walking near this place, and I'm seeing the shadow just like, it's not levitating, but it's moving so still, like it's moving like this, but it's like, you know, like when you see those haunted bitches, dude, like in those dream or like those movies and that shit, and they're like floating around the fucking house, dude, like fucking messengers, dude, and shit, dude, and it's that fucking bitch, dude, it's just like fucking levitating and that shit. That's what it fucking looks like, dude, but with the fucking shadow. I couldn't see no figure, no other details, just a dark shadow on a fence just going this way. And it was heading to my right, like to the road, because it was a dirt road and that stuff, and there's this fence. And it scared the living crap out of me, man. I mean, like, I was across. I mean, I probably watched this whole thing. Like, I was kind of shocked. I was petrified. It wasn't like my life's at risk, but it was like, bro, I don't think that's normal. Because to this day, I don't know what that was. And then also, I want to talk about on my birthday, around 10 o'clock. It was crazy. This is the first time I've ever seen a Starlink, man. And it was like, whoa, because I've never seen anything what it, it was like, what was that? I mean, it's got to be like, I didn't know what it was. I'm like, but it's like, it was a whole bunch of straight, bright lines lined up, and it ends up in orbit, and you can just see it going in a straight line, floating, and it's just a bunch of straight lines, dude. So whatever the heck it is, it's freaking huge, man. And it's in orbit, and all of a sudden it's just going slow, and you see a huge straight line, man. Just dots, lights, just all like, perfect parallel. And then it goes, and then it fades back into orbit, and I'm like, what was that? So I had to go in like that stuff, and then it turns out that like they're going all around the world and that stuff, because like Musk or some shit like that. But yeah, dude, I guess like Starlinks are all appearing all over the world. I thought it was cool that I got to see mine on my 24th birthday at 10 o'clock, dude. I remember specifically because I was pissed because I was sober that day, dude. And then like, so I went outside and that stuff, dude, and so like I put on my hoodie and that stuff, and I just looked at the stars, bro. Freaking beautiful, man. And then like just recently I took a trip to Los Alamos because I saw recently Oppenheimer, and I suggest you check that movie out. Shout out to New Mexico, because that's my home state. Been here my entire life. Fortunately though, it's kind of my I hate to say it, but I feel like it's not my birthplace. Never mind. But I kind of think of it as like it's my tombstone. I hate to say it, but yeah, I've been here my entire life, man. But it's crazy, man. I don't remember Los Alamos being that beautiful, man. I just realized the whole fucking town is a fucking museum, dude. I mean, like, damn, dude. I don't even remember this shit. Like, I was a kid, because I've been there back and forth always, like, from hockey and that stuff. Like, Dad will always take me and that stuff. I'm gonna stop it right here.